This is Monkey 953 coming through the ashes to your computer screens. And today I'll be doing a response to SparkyGerbil's video, a film for every year of my life. We're starting in 1993, and it is Mrs. Doubtfire, starring the late great Robin Williams. He's a voice actor, and he's very down in his luck at the moment. He's got kids, he's got a wife who's seeking a divorce, and he poses as a nanny so he can see more of his kids as the wife has got temporary custody of them. So if you're a fan of Robin Williams, I thoroughly recommend, if you haven't already seen it, to see it. It's a very good film, and Robin Williams is a good actor in general. So yes, it is Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay, 1994. It is Forrest Gump, starring Tom Hanks. He plays Forrest Gump. He's a mentally challenged man. You see him from a boy going into a man, becoming a husband, becoming a father, and it's a brilliant film. So many of you out there, I'm sure you've seen it. Tom Hanks is at his best in this. He plays it beautifully. So yes, it is Forrest Gump. 1995, it is Seven. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Brad Pitt, you can't get much better in this. All these other films, I'm not very keen on Brad Pitt. I don't see the attraction in him. Sorry, ladies, but I think that he is at his best in Seven. You see the 7 deadly sins and how a murderer is playing them out in his killings. So it's a good horror film. If you're a horror buff and you love horrors, I recommend you see Seven. It's a brilliant film. And that's 1995. Okay, 1996. From Dusk Till Dawn. It stars George Clooney. Again, I'm not really one of the hunks. Sorry, ladies, I don't particularly find him attractive either. But he is good in this. It's a vampire crime film. If you like your vampires, I recommend you see this film. And George Clooney is good in this film. So yes, it is From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay, 1997. I'm sure you girls out there will know what this is. It is Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. It's a love story, and if you girls out there love your love stories, if you haven't seen it already, I'm surprised you haven't. It's very popular and did well in the box office as well. So yes, it is Titanic. Okay, 1998. We move on to it. It is Saving Private Ryan. Again, a brilliant film. It's a war film, so if you like your war films, Saving Private Ryan is the film for you. Stars Tom Hanks and Matt Damon. It's about a Private Ryan. He gets left behind after his other 3 brothers get killed, and they have to go and save him, obviously. So if you like, as I say, if you like your war films, see Saving Private Ryan. Okay, we move on to 1999. It is The Sixth Sense, played by Bruce Willis, and Bruce Willis is at his best in this. You can't get much better, and he has hair in this. So surprising really, because normally you see him bald-headed and in a vest. He's not in a vest in this, so sorry girls, you won't see him in this. If you want to see him in a vest, watch Die Hard. But The Sixth Sense, it's about a boy. He's troubled. He sees dead people, and there's a twist at the end. So The Sixth Sense is so sad. But if you want a tearjerker, watch The Sixth Sense. Okay, we move on to the 21st century, in the year 2000, and we are in The Final Destination. There's 5 of them, but this one starts it all off. It's a plane crash, Flight 180. It's you must adhere to death's design, because death will come after you in the end. I'm sorry, everybody does die in the end. But 2000, it's one of my all-time favourite films. And this just starts it all off. So yes, it is Final Destination. 2001, it is second in my all-time favourite films. It's Commodore, starring Rowan Atkinson and Whoopi Goldberg. Sure you haven't guessed it yet? It is Rat Race. And basically there's different people. They all fight to go to New Mexico, and they've all got to fight to get $2 million. John Cleese is the mastermind behind it. They're all good actors in this, and I thoroughly recommend you watching this. It is a good comedy. It's just completely mad, and yes, I would recommend this. Definitely, Rat Race. Okay, we move on to 2002, which is Resident Evil. Um, you see Mila Jovovich, and she plays Alice. She's a feisty kind of a girl. She has to battle the zombies. I'm sure if you've seen the game Resident Evil, it's basically like that. You see people fighting zombies in Raccoon City. See Michelle Rodriguez as well. She's in it. And if you like your zombies in that, yes, it would be Resident Evil for you. Okay, we move on to 2003, a different kind of horror, and it's a vampire film. It is Underworld. It stars Kate Beckinsale as Celine, a vampire, Bill Nighy as the Overlord, and Michael Sheen, and he plays one of the Lycans, and he is tormented by Bill Nighy, and it's sad really because Celine sees her world fall apart really, and so yes, if you like your vampires, Underworld is for you. There's other ones. There's Evolution as well, and if you haven't seen the prequel Rise of the Lycans, I would definitely recommend that for you. Okay, we move on to 2004, and it's a comedy again. The second one got released recently. The first one is so much better. It is Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. And Ron Burgundy played by Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is at his best in this. It is just drop dead funny. Steve Carell is in it. He plays Rick Tamland. He's just completely bonkers. There's Champ Kind. There's other people in there, and it's just brilliant, to be honest. If you like your comedies, you see Will Ferrell at his best, and it is Anchorman. Okay, we move on to 2005. It's a Star Wars film. It's Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith. It's my favourite Star Wars film. It stars Hayden Christensen and also Ewan McGregor. And also Sir Christopher Lee, a brilliant swordsman, just brilliant actor. I'm glad he become a Sir. And basically, it's very bloody, so I wouldn't want your kids to watch it, to be honest. But it is the best Star Wars film. And if you're not a fan of Star Wars, give this one a try, because this one is the best one. Okay, we move on to 2006. This is a particularly gruesome horror. It is The Hills Have Eyes. It's got mutants in it. It's evil. There's no depths on what these mutants will stoop to. If you see, I'm not going to reveal it because obviously there is kids on here. If you want to watch it, be careful of your kids, honestly, because The Hills of Eyes is very creepy, and it scared me when I first watched it. So it's for you adults out there. Okay, 2007, we go back down to the kids kind of film. It is the Simpsons movie. Sure, many of you out there have watched The Simpsons. It's movie form, Spider Pig, Harry Plopper. It's a very good film. If you like The Simpsons, watch the movie. It's brilliant. Okay, we move on to 2008. It is The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale as Batman, and Heath Ledger gives his ultimate performance as the Joker. He is absolutely brilliant. I don't normally like Heath Ledger, but in this film, he is just tremendous. The Dark Knight is definitely a film if you like action, action heroes and stuff like that. So yes, The Dark Knight. 2009 makes me cry every time, and it is the Disney Pixar film Up. It stars Carla Lelly, and their story just breaks my heart every time. I always get a lump in my throat every time I watch it. So it is the film Up. Okay, another Disney Pixar film in 2010. It is Tangled, relates the story of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. It's a funny film, and I thoroughly recommend you watching this with the kids and just enjoy the film. It's just brilliant. Okay, 2011 is one of my top actors, both of them. It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I'm sure you've guessed it already. It's Paul. Stars an alien that they find while they're on holiday, and it's quite mad, the madness ensues. Sigourney Weaver makes a guest appearance, and she's just brilliant anyway. She's my best actress. Can't get much better than Sigourney Weaver. So again, a thorough, good watch. It's brilliant. Okay, we move on to 2012. You see the Hulk, you see Iron Man, you see Thor, and you see Captain America. Have you guessed it yet? Of course you have. It is the Avengers. You see Chris Hemsworth, you see Chris Evans, you see Robert Downey Jr., you see Mark Ruffalo, and they all have to face off against Loki, Thor's idiotic brother. He's basically just trying to rule the world, and they all have to stop him. And it's very good action again. If you like your superheroes, watch this film. It's top notch, brilliant. Okay, 2013. It's a big smash hit with all you film animated film buffs out there. It's been a big hit. Let It Go. I think you've guessed it already. It is Frozen. It proves that you don't have to marry a man that you've just met. And instead, we focus on sisterly love instead of just in a normal Disney film. We see husband and wife, but instead we see two sisters who just want to protect each other, and it's nice to see. So 2013, Frozen took the world by storm, and it took me by storm. Yes, it's a very good film. Okay, we move on to this year, and it is a horror film again. Annabelle. It's an evil doll, and plagues whoever holds the doll, whoever he's got the doll in pride place at home. It's very scary. Don't watch it with the kids. I'm not going to put too much into it, but I thoroughly recommend you watching it. I saw it earlier this year in the cinemas, and it was just a brilliant film. Okay, so that's mine from 1993 to 2014. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to see you again at my next film. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.